Hello, welcome to the TOU Setup app by SkyCentrics. The first thing you have to do to set up your water heater or other CTA-2045 EcoPort device that can take a time of use schedule from a utility is you need to connect to that device. So you go to your Wi-Fi settings on your phone, you turn on Wi-Fi settings, and you're going to notice that it's going to pick up that the Wi-Fi network that's being broadcast by the water heater or other device. So it always starts with a pound and then it has 6 characters. That way it comes up at the top of the list if you have a lot of Wi-Fi networks. So I'm going to click on that and you're going to notice that it's going to connect to it, but then it's going to say it's unsecured, and then eventually it's going to say that there's no internet connection, which makes sense. Your water heater is not connected to the internet right now. That's one of the things that we help happen with our CTA-2045 EcoPort module. Now, once you've done that, you go back to your TOU Setup app. So this is our time of use setup app, and you can see the water heater up at the top, and you're going to configure your rate plan. Now, there's 2 ways to do that. You can look at the list of rate plans that are being pulled from the California server that has the rate plans for all the major utilities. I can scroll up and you can see, and you can just choose your rate plan. And if you do that, you'll see that it preloads everything: the name of the utility, the time zone, it has the seasons, the times, the price of electricity. And at the very end of that, you would enter the code on your module. So I'm going to enter the code on the module 56567891. This is not the correct code. And then it says save to device, and you save to device, and if I had typed in the correct code, it would save that schedule down to the water heater. So that's if you have a utility schedule that's in that list. But sometimes it may not be in the list yet. Your utility may be a smaller utility than the big utilities, and it may not have its rates for time of use up there yet. So you have to click on that plus sign in the top right corner, the blue plus sign, and you're going to enter a manual rate plan. So I'm going to put in the name of my plan, Plan 1. I'm going to say the utility name. Let's say it's LADWP. My time zone, this is generally to be for California, so it's PST. My holidays, if for some reason you know that you don't follow a certain holiday, you can check it or uncheck it. And then you're going to go down and you're going to put in your name. Now, obviously, you're typically reading this off of your utility rate. So you're just entering what the utility says. Maybe summer is from July 1 to August 1. I'm not going to change too much here so that we can go through this quickly. And then you're going to change it, you're going to change the time to be, you'll notice you need to fill up the 24 hours here. So I've got 12 to 4:59 p.m. It's a certain price. I can change the price. Okay, I can change the time. I'll go to 9:59. You'll notice that I need to make sure it fills up to 24 hours, so this needs to go to 10 p.m. Okay, so I've got my 24 hours right. I can add an interval if there's more complicated scheduling. I can add a weekend or a holiday. Some of the rate plans might have that, so you'll notice maybe I'll put in a price of 0.23 there. I'm going to go back up here and change that to a lower price. Now the weekend and holiday, I have to add an interval to go from 4 p.m. Until, let's say, 10 p.m., 10:59. That's pretty late. You'll notice I have to go to 11 on this one now, and then this one to midnight, or actually 11:59. It always ends that way, as you can see from the one above. And then I need to put in a price. So this might be 50 cents, and the next one might be, often it matches the lower price, are matched. Okay, so I've done my summer season. Now, normally you also need to do a a winter season. And potentially you want all the seasons to match up and be a full year. However, you don't need to do that. So now I've got my name and I'm going to save that plan. Now you'll notice I'm getting an error. It says the time intervals must fill up a 24-hour period. So my interval should start after, 1 minute after. So let's see where I made the mistake. This one is 12 to 4:59. This one is 9:59 to 11:59. But the next one, 3:59, 4 to 10:59. Ah, right here, right at the bottom. Okay, made that mistake. So now I'm going to save, and I don't get that error, but now I get an error saying, hey, you haven't filled up a 12-month period. During the gaps, your water heater will be in an unscheduled state, which is fine. It's going to provide hot water in a normal fashion, and it's not going to pay attention to the time of day or the price of electricity. Okay, that's fine. So now I've saved it. See how I have a custom rate plan? I have plan 1. So now if I want to check that plan, I can actually go there and I can see what it does. And if I want to edit that plan, because maybe I made a mistake, or maybe I want to add a season, I can do that. I can go down here and add a season, or I can delete a season. And I think what's interesting also is if you want to see how your water heater behaves, right, then you can hit done. You can go back to the plan. See how right here I can toggle between money and action, or the schedule. So the money shows me the price. Now let's take a look. The lowest price is until 4:59. I want to take advantage of that low price and have my water heater heat up before that low price. So I do that. And then during my high price, 23 cents a kilowatt hour, I don't want to load up. I don't want to even use my hot water heater. I want to load it up. It's got plenty of hot water for the 5 to 10 p.m. slot. That's how hot water heaters are. They've got a tank. And now I look at the actions, and sure enough, for 45 minutes it loads up. It's a heat pump, so it takes a little while to do that, and it's fully heated by 5 o'clock. And then the shed means it's not going to use any energy ideally during those 5 hours. However, it's a smart water heater, and if there's any risk that you have a cold water event because you've been using a lot of hot water, even though it's trying not to use energy, it has sensors in there, and it will come on and top itself off to make sure that you continue to have hot water, even though it's the high price. So it's a very smart water heater. I can go back to my pricing, and again I enter a code, because now that's the one that I want to enter down there, and I say here it is, and then I say save to the device. Again, there's an error, but if you've connected to a real water heater with a module, then and you're entering the correct code, then it will work. And there we go. Thank you.